Alrighty, looks like we're live. Good to go. So, hello everyone, Nehru here, and welcome back once again to Final Fantasy XIV. At the moment, it's looking like it's going to be a bit of a solo run, so yeah, tonight's going to be a bit of a relatively chill one with us just continuing to push on with Dawntrail, because I mean, we must be getting pretty close because we're at the level 98 quests. So, yeah, we're getting close to the final stretch for the main line stuff of Dawntrail. So, let's resume, shall we? I'm not sure how I feel about that offer. Yeah. What kind of energy do the Endless need? because last time we did learn an awful lot about how things function here in Alexandria. Including their use of souls as a resource. Especially considering how we know that this particular world operates on a definitive cycle of rebirth. Yeah, just taking the souls out of the cycle like that, it's going to lead to some long-term issues.
Why don't you come with us? You might get to see Sphene.
Ah, 'tis a magnanimous and much appreciated offer, but I must decline. A part of me longs for an audience with Her Majesty, it is true. Yet, though it be in my previous life, I failed to protect my queen. I couldn't bear to show my face before her. And such an uncomely one besides.
All right. If that's how you feel, we won't force you. But rest assured, we'll visit with Gululja, and we hope you'll cook for us again.
It would be my pleasure. You are welcome to bring other comrades should you so desire. The more the merrier.
I've been looking all over for you!
Nostalgia, was it? What's the matter?
It's Zeralja. He marches to Vanguard.
So he's done waiting. But why weren't we alerted sooner?
Our transmissions are being jammed. The lookouts couldn't get through to us.
Sounds like
Ayakoi
sounds like
is
he's
at
going for
Vanguard
another
too,
full-on
but
invasion.
I can't reach her. What are we to do?
Stay calm. Kafkiwa has yet to be alerted, yes? Take her to the back room as fast as you can.
Our link pearls may still work. I'll try contacting those in Tuliolo.
Otis, I need you to keep Gululja safe.
You needn't ask.
I want to go with you.
Absolutely not. A battle's no place for you.
Gululja, the people of the outskirts must be evacuated. For this crucial task, I require your assistance. Remember, when battle is at hand, anything can happen. Caution is as valuable as any blade.
Yes, sir.
I managed to get hold of Alphano. He'll inform Kona.
Good. How's the situation in Tulichola?
There's nothing to worry about, or so my brother assured me. With such short notice, though, I doubt they'll be fully prepared.
They'll be ready, I'm sure of it. The vow of reason is not to be underestimated. I'm coming, Soralcha. And we will finish this once and for all.
Yeah, sounds like you got a plan. Oh, several cutscenes in sequence alert. The Protector and the Destroyer. Well, here we go. I still would rather be the one to deal the killing blow, but if I must, I must. I'll leave this to you. I mean, after all, I am still an adventurer, so I can't stay. I can't stay to help protect Tuliyola all the time. I'm eventually gonna have to move on.
Sorolcha!
Hello.
You disappoint me, Uklamat. We are foes, yet you had my admiration for defeating Father and claiming the throne. But instead of coming for me, you gallivant with the resistance. Do I intimidate you?
You, again, have no idea how your sister functions.
I am here, brother. I did not run, nor hide. I have come to kill you. Let her go. Your quarrel is with me.
And will you settle it one-on-one? Or call upon all and sundry yet again? Not that it would make any difference.
No. Like Papa did, I'll face you alone.
Really? You believe you stand a chance? Have you forgotten how it ended for Father?
I remember you couldn't win without relying on other people's souls. Alone, I may be weak, but so are you.
So be it. Do not regret your decision. Release her.
Oh, thank you. done for.
Don't!
Scummy bastard.
Had you let her die, you could have dealt me a telling blow. Your compassion will be the end of you.
I'm not letting anyone else die. And you will never surpass Papa.
But I have. With these very hands, I slew him.
His body may be gone, but his spirit lives on in us.
The Yokui's delusion is catching, I see.
It's no delusion. Papa's love for Trujillo gives me strength even now. Ah! Come, let's get this over with. For my people and Sven's.
How gullible you are! All of this is Fiend's doing. Her objective is to harvest all life outside the barrier. Our interests happen to align, hence our alliance.
Liar! Sven would never do that!
The King of Resolve speaks the truth. How did she... The attack on Taral was no less my desire than Zaralja's.
You said you wanted none of this. It was a farce from the very start.
Yes, I used you.
So it was all just a lie then? What you said about loving your people as family? About wanting to see them smile?
I do this for them. For what it's worth, I'm sorry I deceived you. But I had no choice. If I'm to save my people, I must take the lives of yours.
Behold, Wuklamat, the benevolent Queen Sven. An illusion that orchestrated a massacre.
Endless, or machine, or whatever you are now, you bear the memories of the person you once were. You should still have a heart. When you speak of slaughtering my people, do you feel nothing?
Nothing is dearer to me than my people. It matters not whether they are living or endless. As queen, I will do anything to protect them. If it were you, could you have found another way? With your strength, could you have held fast to that which is dear without sacrifice?
What exactly do you seek to do? What are you protecting your people from?
You waste your words. There is no turning back.
I beg to differ.
Is this the strength that the love of Tuliyola lends you? A weak ruler walks a path of ruin. Tell me, which of us is worthy of their throne?
I already know. It will never be you! As long as you think only of yourself, you'll never be worthy. You'll never surpass Father or me! You can't rely on souls anymore. It's over.
Don't think you've won yet. Oh no, far from it. Give the order to the fleet. Raise Tuliyola to the ground and harvest every last soul! It is over for Tuliyola. Your works, your people, all will be ash before the day is done.
Don't tell me you've forgotten. I'm not the only Dawn's servant.
Okay, Kona, let's see how your defenses are going to hold up to this.
They're coming!
Well, come on then, you 10 bastards.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're enjoying yourself.
I'm Head Sauro. Nothing gets a hunter's blood pumping like a little danger.
Well now, it seems we have that in common. I haven't felt this alive in a good while.
The spirit. We promised Valkona we deliver him a mountain of scrap. And I'm not about to let these hollow men make a liar out of me.
Hey kid, the ones below are yours.
You got it. Wait, what do you mean below?
That's what he means.
Don't see that every day.
You don't hang around in the right crowds.
Hardly sporting, and this despite our best efforts to thin the enemy ranks. While it's not quite what we had planned, I'm glad we chose to remain in Tural.
As am I. 'Twas an unexpected but welcome opportunity to join in the defense of this realm.
And to his credit, Kona did ask very nicely. Still, it's a pity his brother had to delay our pleasure jaunt. But business always comes first.
Have fun, you two.
Come no closer, you bastards!
That was a near thing. Are you all right?
You...
Save your life. Yes, I know. Don't squander it.
I never thought you of all people would come to my rescue. Bakul Chacha. Thank you.
Still rings odd in my ears. The thank yous. But I could get used to it.
Right. We're not done yet.
We're holding our own against their infantry. But what of that monstrosity and its escort? If they start bombarding us with cannon fire, we'll have no means of fighting back.
Worry not. We have a countermeasure.
Bleeding dragon! What in the Navigator's name is it doing here?
Tuliolal has entered into an alliance with Rads at Han. A wise and timely decision on Valkona's part.
Well done. Definitely wasn't expecting a Dawntrail to be making an appearance.
Nick. Tuli Yornal shall never forget this debt. We will hold out, Lamachi. So keep your eyes forward, and do what only you can do. Finish this, and return home, safe and sound.
Report from the fleet. The enemy has offered unexpected resistance. We've been forced to withdraw.
Useless. All of you.
Stop!
Your Majesty.
Enough of this! Enough! You swore you wouldn't harm my people! Have you gone mad?
When the army fails in its duty, it is the charge of the King of Resolve to clean up its mess. To achieve victory by any means necessary. Zoralja to Everkeep. Initiate court blood. Execute all civilians and commandeer their souls.
No!
Damn you!
Stop! Please, Father, stop!
Kululcha! I told you not to come!
Kululcha?
You must flee, Kululja! It isn't safe!
I'm not going anywhere! I have to stop my father!
I am not your father.
Let him go!
Using a child as a shield. Have you no shame?
No, he does not.
Release him at once, or you shall answer to me!
Pitiful relic. Kneel before your king.
Otis? What's wrong?
Find me at the top of Everkeep. There, we will determine who is fit to rule.
I must protect them.
You sure you can do that? All your efforts to protect them so far has basically put them on a path to ensure their own destruction. Oh boy. And we're not done yet. Now for the actual fight portion of all this.
I have no more use for you. Be gone.
Father, wait! Father! Otis, Hamachi, you have to stop him. You have to.
What have you done?
He only cares about ruling and surpassing his father, even if it means all that remains are ashes.
Sveen, can't you order them to stand down?
The King of Resolve holds military authority. I cannot overrule his commands.
If there's something you can do, then do it! Your crimes are beyond forgiveness, but your people are innocent.
Hope you don't mind if I obliterate your army.
I deceived you all, and still...
The talk can wait. When you said that you wanted to protect your people, I trust you weren't lying.
Of course not! There's nothing I wouldn't do for them!
Then let's split up and get to work.
Do what you can do. Please, everyone! Lend me your strength!
Let's deal with these ones first.
We can save! We keep moving!
Yeah, speaking, I could probably talk her ear off about how her attempts to protect her people, yeah, kind of ultimately ended up doing the opposite effect.
Fiends too!
It's up to us to stop them!
Give me more. I still got some time left on my boost, and yeah, it's gonna wear out.
You're safe now. Be at ease.
Good to see you, Groundhog.
Looks like that does it for this area.
Look, the King's forces are on the move. There are still civilians on Trueview.
Well, we can't leave the wounded. Let's divide into two groups. Kryl, Raha, please stay here and render aid. The rest of us will go and deal with the machines.
All right. Otis! You've got to wake up!
Can we though? Rusty's body still is kind of hard-coded to respond to the King's orders.
Otis. Of the Knights.
Don't like the looks of this! Everyone, your guard up! Damn it! How do we bring him to his senses?
That works out often enough.
If he still remembers me,
Right, he's deactivated. It should be safe to approach.
Otis! No! I remember you, Otis, so please remember yourself. You're a proud knight of Alexandria, a man who lives to serve the kingdom and its subjects. Otis!
Back with us, Rusty?
Pray, stand back, Your Majesty. I am Sir Otis Bologna, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria. Upon mine honor, you shall harm neither my fair queen nor our citizens!
Widrud, if I'm pronouncing that right. But wherever you are. Here we go.
Apologies for the trouble I caused. So long as this body holds, I shall fight with you. Tis but a flesh wound.
Building up energy! Have care! Let's split up and deal with
Aren't holding anything back, are we?
And it's lightning!
So many! This is going to be tough.
Yes, they hurt.
Not good. At this rate.
Upon mine honor, we shall weather this storm! Now, lane of being low!
You must stop! Your body can't survive this!
Nay, I cannot yield, even should it cost me my life!
Oh, that's coming in close.
Otis. Thank you, Lord Captain, for the delicious repast, for everything.
The old units do not have regulators. Their souls cannot be recovered. He is gone. The Otis who so valiantly fought for us. I'm truly grateful for your help. Would that I had the time to thank you properly. But I'm afraid I cannot linger. There are urgent duties I must perform.
Hey, wait!
Is everyone all right?
We're fine, but Otis is...
So he's the one who was looking after Galulja.
Thanks to you, Solution 9 has been spared the worst. But the situation on the other levels is grim. We're currently assessing the full extent of the casualties. In the meantime, could you help us treat the wounded?
Can we kill old Bakulja now? Wait, Zeralja. I'm bad with names. Yeah, I hate to say that, but yeah, considering that for your brother has all just basically been festering this obsession with surpassing his father for what for him has been 30 years, I fear he may well and truly be on a point of no return. Level 99. Home stretch then. Zeralja doesn't even understand what surpassing his father even means. He's got such a damn blind focus on just sheer raw martial power that he has just cannot even comprehend the rest of what made a Galuljaja such a successful and beloved leader. Zeralja is many things, but a king he is not. He may take the title, but he does not embody it.
Are you alright, Goloja?
Lots of people are dead because of my father, aren't they?
That's...
And Otis. He's gone too, isn't he?
I'm sorry.
My father is a bad man. That's why you're going to kill him, aren't you?
Oh, sweetheart. Look.
Forget it. I don't care anymore.
Listen to me, Goloja. You're right. We're going to confront your father. He invaded Tulihyolal and hurt my people. As vow of resolve, it's my duty to bring him to justice.
Don't you think of him as family anymore?
After the attack, I was filled with rage. I told myself over and over that he's no brother of mine. But it isn't so simple. No matter what I feel or say, all those years I spent striving to live up to his example, they won't just disappear. What's more, it's because we're family that we have to correct each other when someone goes astray. That's why I must confront my brother, like your grandfather did, even though it cost him his life.
But Otis is gone now. If my father was gone too, then I'd have no one.
What are you saying, Golja? Take a look around.
You have us, Goloja. All of us. We'll be with you. Through thick and thin. You're not alone. You'll never be alone again.
Okay, we need to get this kid some ice cream, some hugs, and a whole lot more stat, because... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Sounds like a dungeon that needs to be conquered. So let's get over there and queue up. Then I can take care of some other stuff while I wait for the duty finder to pop. Cryogenics. That does not sound like a pleasant word. Okay, now while that queue rolls, I've got one more little side quest here I can knock out. Gotta unlock flying in this area after all. Oh, lovely. An escort quest. Come on, keep moving. There we go. Alright. That just leaves the final area. So, in the meantime, I can work on these a little bit. Okay, so who's got a crappy box? And then clear Alright. Let's get the weekly custom deliveries done while we're waiting. After all, every little bit helps. custom deliveries, and then... Yeah, the level 99 dungeon, so we really are entering into the final stretch now. Alright, turn these ones in. Please tell me I didn't just go and craft the wrong ones. I did. I feel dumb. Okay. In fact, I got a lot more options. And I am a complete goof. So, may just have to scrap those then, because... Oh well. It ate up a little bit of time at least, so... Charlemagne and Hilto are off the table because since I'm visiting on another server, can't exactly access the firmament. So that leaves Kaishir, Akira, Kurnaya, and... Alright. So Kaishir it is. Yay. Okay, lower the quality so I can sell. I'm gonna try and sell these and at least get a little bit back. However little that is. Alright, so off to Yulmore now. Okay. Alright, round two. across the, well, not just the 9-minute mark, the 10-minute mark. So let's see how long it takes to get a party to pop. I suppose running the DPS queue gives me the time to do this kind of stuff. And if by the time I'm done with all this hasn't cleared up yet, there's one thing I can go and try and track down. Because we still have to see what's up with in some of the more recent areas with the Corn Servant. Because at the moment, I need this but the orange scripts to finish gearing up my crafters. Alright, next up was Kurenai, so... and Tamamizu. Alright, first the vendor for the supplies. Kind of wish this one could be done with a quick synthesis, but no, this one in particular needs to be done by hand. And still saying it just the one for me for the party. This may take a while. DPS queues. At least I can still get some work done on my crafters. Because, yeah, I need to get my crafters and gatherers all kitted out. That way I can start trying to make some stuff rather than have to buy it. And perhaps if I spend enough time over on my own home server for this character, actually try selling some stuff at that. just gonna need to do a little bit of research on what's really selling, because yeah, as much as I want to try to play the market to try and earn some good gills so I can afford things like that motorcycle that's for sale over in Solution 9, or player housing. Yeah, I gotta look into what's currently selling. And okay, last of the components converted. Now to actually forge the turn-in items. Okay, that finally popped, so Viper. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Ow. That hurt a lot. receiver, huh? accessories here so far. just God. Ambrose the Undeparted. Actually managed to not wipe on that one. Commendation for the one who stayed behind, and greed roll. leaving a better impression. Nice. I'll check that out, see if there's anything attached to that after we're done here.
It's not opening.
Shale, can you see to the lock?
Just a moment.
Ever reliable.
Follow the passage inside and you'll come to an elevator. It'll take you to the 11th level.
Right. Let's keep moving.
The 11th level. Just below the summit.
Look! Soul cells. This is where they're kept.
What? Then... these are all...
Indeed. Many died in the attack. Their souls would have been processed and transported here for storage. Or so I had expected.
A soul cell is supposed to light up green when loaded, isn't it? Yet the light is out on most of these.
Don't tell me he's already used them up! That's why he cut down one of his own. For the regulator! Who's there?
Alphino! And Y'shtola and Astinian too!
Lest you wonder, all is well in Taral. The enemy has withdrawn, freeing us up to come and lend you a hand.
That time you
Backroom
guys
crew
showed
gave us a
up.
briefing. No rest for the righteous as usual, eh?
The idea of empowering oneself with souls is rather reminiscent of void-sent practices. I should be keen to learn more about the process, after more pressing matters have been resolved.
I believe I speak for everyone when I say I'm glad you're here. As you'll have heard, the Alexandrians have suffered heavy casualties. We must stop Zoralja before it gets any worse.
I thank you for coming with me this far, my friends. And I ask you to lend me your strength one last time. Together, let us defeat Zoralja and safeguard the future of Tulihyolal.
And here is where I must excuse myself. Come back in one piece. You hear me?
We will. Every one of us. What in the world is that?
It couldn't be a void gate.
It's enormous.
Aye. It dwarfs even the ones Aromas opened.
That is no void gate. It doesn't lead to the 13th.
Then...
Yes. In all likelihood, it's a portal to yet another reflection.
By the 12. To think that realities being fused together was only the beginning.
The speculation must wait. He's here. There is a limit to how much ether a living being can harbor while retaining its physical form. Zoralja has far exceeded that limit.
How many souls has he taken into himself to do that?
With the souls he has absorbed, he has attained power to rival even a king among Voidsent, but at a terrible cost.
12 have mercy.
Brother? It ends here and now.
How it vexes when you call me brother. Brother, blood heir, resilient son. Who am I? What is my path? Why was I born?
I am Wuklamat, vow of resolve of Tulihyolol. And you are Zorolja, king of resolve of Alexandria. For the last time, we fight. For duty. For blood. For everything.
Yes, we fight. Hold nothing back. This multitude of souls I shall burn to the last mote. I will kill you and prove the miracle. I will prove that I am Father's true successor.
Your father, as true successor, wouldn't take up arms against his own people. Check Origenics, and now Everkeep. We are not done yet. Oh, this music though. Right, so we're gonna have that kind of a wait. Let's resume what we were doing before. I had just barely finished with the crafting. So let's go turn those in. As soon as I reacclimate myself, get my bearings. Zrolja. When I first met him, I had some degree of respect for him, because he seemed the dutiful sort. He definitely had a bit of the wrong, some of the wrong ways of looking at things, but his intentions seemed pure enough. Many of his people had gotten so used to peace that they started to forget, because they were born and raised in peace, that they did not know what war truly meant. And some were even starting to yearn for war, seeing it as a business opportunity. Which is something that just generally will lead to much more sorrow and tragedy. He seemed to have some degree of dignity, being the blood son of the Dawn Servant. And has also had remarkable strength to boot. But as things went on and on, the respect started to dwindle, as it started to seem like he just got lost in the... Oh! Well then. That was faster than I anticipated. Well, gonna hold that thought for a bit.
Come at me with your all. I will make you kneel. Let the victor's reign be sanctioned by the blood of the fallen. I need more power.
way! Is this my weakness given a shake? Will find me! Be gone, along with my pitiful past! I'm the worthy king!
No.
There is no miracle. This is my path. I trust only in myself. It's mine! The ultimate power! This power is proof of my authority! My will resonates with reality!
Got it. And that's the only reason why I didn't pop it.
No mercy.
Oh.
This power is proof of my authority. Within reality. Mine is a path. Blades! All is mine to make and unmake.
One way or another, you're going down, big guy.
Grenade!
Oh crap, wrong way. Crap. point is, Blazer Racer is where he's going to do the hack shop.
Mine is the power!
Safe spot.
No mercy. No mercy.
Ultimate power my ass. And a nice victory sip. Alright, let's go.
Brother.
So, it is to be defeat.
Father, is that you?
Why do you weep?
Because it hurts. Because I don't understand why it had to be this way. Why don't I know you? Why didn't you want me?
How could I be a father when my own spurned me? He left me nothing. No throne. No legacy. Nothing. And so, I had nothing to leave you.
Why does that matter? Couldn't you have just been there?
You ask a lost man for the way. I do not presume to call you mine, nor do I desire anything of you. Would I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat on my brow? It is yours to embrace or spurn. I walked the path of ruin. Unable to surpass Father or Ramachi. So much for the resilient son, the miracle.
You could have tried to build instead of destroy, you idiot.
You think Papa left you nothing? You God's damned fool! You have the one thing he couldn't leave anyone else. You and Kululcha.
It's not over.
I figured as much.
Queen's beam?
Zorolja is gone. There's no need to fight anymore. Sphene?
Don't do
Why
anything
are you
rash.
here?
wanted to express my gratitude to you all for vanquishing the King of Resolve and delivering my people. And to express my regret for what I've done to yours.
Your apologies won't bring back our dead or lessen your guilt. Still, to strike you down in revenge would trigger all-out war between our nations. More innocents would suffer. Even if we cannot be friends right now, we need to find a different path forward. A way that Tuliholal and Alexandria can coexist.
I fear that can never be.
What do you mean?
There is no other path for us. It's too late. I cooperated with Zeralja because I needed the life force yielded by the slain to sustain the Endless. Of course, the king betrayed me, and with his army defeated, that plan can no longer be realized. But I can't. I won't fail my people. Be they possessed of flesh or no, all of them are dear to me. If there is something I can do for them, as their queen, I must do it.
Hear me, Sveen. We appreciate your commitment to serving the Alexandrians and have endeavored to understand your beliefs. Be that as it may, you must know it's wrong to sacrifice our living to save your dead.
I see. It's because you do not know them that you believe they're dead. They're not. So long as they are remembered, they shall never die.
You're taking that a little too literally.
You understand, don't you? No matter what anyone may say, I refuse to believe that Kafkiwas is a hollow existence. That she can simply be allowed to fade away.
Your Majesty.
And now that one is dropped.
I am the bearer of the memories of Queen Sveen of Alexandria, and my desire to protect my people transcends all others. For them, I will do anything. No price is too high.
I feel like we should be stopping this.
7 hells.
What is it?
There exists a legend in Alexandria. In ages past, faced with a calamity in their world, a clan of people used a singular power to flee to ours. The key which manifests this power answers to fervent desires. Desperate, all-consuming supplications that have given rise to many a miracle. That key holds the secret to interdimensional fusion, and unraveling its mysteries was the foremost mission of the scientists of preservation. Alas, they failed to fully grasp its workings, leaving us with only partial control over it. Nevertheless, if I'm to sustain the inhabitants of living memory, I have no choice but to call upon its power.
And do what with it?
For hundreds of years I tried, but it was all to no avail. My benevolence did naught to protect my realm. But I can still take up arms and fight. If bloodshed will save my subjects, then I will become history's most brutal queen.
Wait. Oh, Sphene.
And she's locking herself in to a path that is likely going to be just forestalling the inevitable. Check the achievements before I forget again. Ooh! The parade chocobo whistle. Well, Ishtilla. Oh boy. Yeah, probably a good idea to bring everyone at the base level down there up to speed. I'll trust you, cause, whew, boy, that was a lot. Okay, that's the chapter complete achievement, which means we should now be entering in to the final chapter of the base Dawntrail. It's perfectly normal. After all, you spent so long living with him as your brother, and everything changed so fast. Give it time to process. While I'm still here in Solution 9, I'll take care of that thing I was going to do before the last duty finder popped a smidge early. And that is spending to get some more gear for my crafters. This ring should put me close to having all of the script gear. After script gear, 150. It's level 100, 750. Okay, so goldsmith. Armorer. Okay, just 3 more. Excellent. Next up, go and sell the old stuff to clear up some room. Alright, back to Tuliolel proper.
You are returned! Wait there! I'm coming down! Where's Lamachi? What happened inside the dome? So my brother is gone. Yet the danger remains. And you must soon sally forth unto an unknown reality.
Not the first time I've done that. Or the second, for that matter.
Hey, Kona!
Namachi, is this boy, perhaps?
This is Zorolja's son, Kululja.
I see. Time did flow differently inside the dome. If he is our brother's child, then...
You're an uncle. Congratulations.
Kululja, was it? My name is Kona, and I am Lamachi's brother.
You're her brother?
You'll find none more dependable than Kona. He's family, and he'll take good care of you.
A pleasure to meet you, Kululja.
A pleasure to meet you too, Uncle Kona.
Well, I suppose I am your uncle. But simply Kona will do.
You're all confused, and little wonder. Rest assured, all will be explained in due course. But for now, I want to make one thing clear. Kululja is his own person. He had no part in his father's crimes. If you have anger towards Zorolja you need to express, Kona and I will gladly hear you. But you will treat Kululja as you would any child, with kindness.
As we should. The boy's done no wrong.
Yes, the vow of resolve speaks true.
So, will you tell me what happened? Grahatia has given me a summary, but I would hear your detailed account.
Can we walk while we chat? I want to see how things are in the city.
In that case, let us make our way to Bright Plume Post. Our soldiers remain on high alert, but if the threat of invasion has passed, I will bid them take a well-earned rest.
For now, at least. We need to slap some sense into Spain now, too. So, yeah. Definitely a good idea to let the guard rest while they can. one hand. At the very least, Zeral has been dealt with. Wrong way! So, that's probably a good way of putting it there. Him being pushed to extremes because of the weight of expectation, because his father was so great. Expectations for him were sky high, and he eventually just started buckling down on that, putting even more expectations on himself. That was something that was realistically impossible to live up to. As much as I would definitely appreciate having you two as honorary siblings. Yeah. I'm still ultimately in the end gonna have to move on, because some new trouble's bound to come up, and well, I'm gonna have to go and deal with it. Sounds like duty calls. Of course she went to her own reflection. If all can be helped, I would like to end this stream tonight with gaining access to the final area. Because that means, in theory, next stream, we could make the push to finally finish the main bit of Dawntrail. finally have the class gear. Nice. You with a gate of gold. Just one. It definitely feels like the one final push to get to the final area. Yeah, I'm sure none of us could have imagined heading over across the seas to get some answers to a mysterious earring and letter would have led to all this.
Electrope everywhere one turns, harboring vast amounts of lightning. This place is very much alive. Cryo, try holding your earring to the terminal.
no luck.
Don't give up yet. The terminal reads the code. It might just need higher clearance. Gulja, would you give it a try? Me? If the King's authority is passed to you, then the gate ought to open.
But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat of my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn.
What?
The earring. It really was.
Remarkable. A void gate is forced open with a blast of ether, and thus appears as a tear in the fabric of reality. In contrast, this is the stitchwork of a master. Neatly hemmed, without a thread out of place. Power to be reckoned with. But now isn't the time to marvel. If Gululjar can open the gate, then so too can Sveen close it. 'Twould be wise to employ magics in its defense, both to maintain its stability and ward off interference. While I am able to invoke said magics, I cannot sustain them alone. I require another to channel with me, and in unison.
For that role, I do humbly volunteer myself. But even our combined efforts offer no certainty of success. Might we prevail upon the two of you to lend your support?
Of course. If coordination between mages is required, few would be better suited than Alize and myself.
Shall I remain as well?
While your presence would be welcome, I'd rather you joined the expedition team. For despite our earnest efforts, the gate may well end up closed once more. In such a situation, it may fall to those on the other side to devise a method to reconnect our worlds. A task with which you are not unfamiliar, as I recall.
I have faith it will not come to that, but should it? I will endeavor not to disappoint.
So, assuming Wuk-Lamat, Kryl, and Erenville are given for this foray, I'll make myself useful here by guarding those who are maintaining the gate. Should any threats emerge, from the world beyond or otherwise, I'll deal with them.
As will I. Which leaves you free to head in there and do what you do best.
It's fine. Really. Mostly. Just don't let her bear the burden alone. Do you hear?
All right, let's do this.
Tis done. Whenever you're ready.
We'll protect the portal. Keep it open, no matter what.
Beyond lies an unknown reflection. Short of asking an Ascian, we unfortunately have no way of identifying which one it is.
Well, what we do know is that it's Fiend's domain. A place where she brings back those who've been lost. So for now, why don't we call it... the Unlost World? Right. Let's go.
How to describe the sheer amazement we felt when we emerged on the other side of the portal? I fear words do not do it justice. Before us was a vibrant world where the memories of the departed abided and reveled in bygone days. Living memory, or so the Endless called it. How they laughed and smiled as they reminisced upon unfulfilled dreams, alive in all perceivable ways, yet knowing no loss. So resplendent was every ilm of this paradise. The words rose unbidden to my lips. All this time, It was here. The city of gold.
So, this is the final area. The Unlost World. Indeed. Before finishing up, one thing that needs to be done, I need to find an attune to the Aetherite. Thankfully, it appears to be close by. Yeah, looks like there are aether currents for me to gather here, so... Perhaps I can do that between now and the next one. There's one over there, and one over there. This is certainly an interesting looking place. But I think for now, with this this vista, this will be a good spot to call it for tonight. It's been a nice, relatively chill stream, just enjoying the story. Of course, the whole fight with Zeralja, that one was pretty rough there for a bit. But yeah, when we next return to Final Fantasy XIV, well, we should be finally starting to... Well, we could possibly be making the push to finish the baseline Dawntrail. And after that, it'll all be catching up on the post-launch stuff. So it might still be hope for me getting all caught up to current with Dawntrail before whatever the next expansion ends up being gets dropped. Because the first half of 7.5 is going to be coming in relatively short manner. And when we get there, one thing I'm looking forward to trying is the new limited job of Beastmaster and seeing how that plays out. But that will be later. So, thank you to everyone who came by to watch. I hope you all had a good time, and until the next one, take care now. Bye-bye.